is just working some word problems. So this is going to be kind of tying in stuff that we did yesterday and not just setting it up as like 10 inches to 25 inches, but maybe giving us a table or a graph to look at and using a word problem to find our percent increase or decrease. So here it says the table shows the number of hours that you spent online last weekend. What is the percent change? So they just want to know how much it changed in your online time from Saturday to Sunday. So this is where we're going to work like we did on day one. We're going to find how much it changed, divide it by the original amount. So original amount, I'm not sure what that is. Well, that would be Saturday would have come before Sunday. So that would be your original amount. Okay, so we want to find our percent change. So how much did it change here? Subtract between those two. So it changed 2.5 hours. Okay, our original, it doesn't tell us the original. We have to use some inferring here. So originally on Saturday, we spent 2 hours. So it's going to be our Saturday comes before Sunday. So that's going to be our original number. So we're going to use 2 as the bottom. Now we'll go ahead and change that. So 2.5 divided by 2 is going to give me 1.25 for my decimal, which would become 125%. Now, did it go up or down from Saturday to Sunday? It went up, so that would be a 125% increase. Okay, so this is working with stuff that we did yesterday, but now it's a word problem. So you're going to have to use a little bit more knowledge and understanding of that word problem. Okay. So this one, it says the bar graph shows a softball player's home run totals. What was the percent of change from 2007 to 2008? So looking at this, I'm focusing on these two pieces of information. Okay, I want to find how much it changed. So from 28 to 20, it changed 8. The original would have been the earlier year. Okay, so my original would be my 2007 number, which was 28. Okay, so there's my fraction. Now I'm going to go ahead and change that to its decimal. So 8 divided by 28 gives me 0.285. Okay, which would be 2 places about 29%. Now, was that an increase or a decrease? It went from 28 to 20. That would be a decrease. So about a 29% decrease. Okay, so you guys are going to try this next one on your own. It's the same graph, it's just going to be working with different years. Oops. Try this one on your own. So what was the percent change from 2005 to 2006? So go ahead and work that. You can pause your video, work your way through this one. Make sure that you write out your fraction, your decimal, your percent, and whether it was an increase or a decrease. So you should have gotten approximately a 44% decrease on this one. Okay, so that's just working with some word problems. Key thing on the word problems is making sure that you're identifying what was the original number. I know it's easy to find the change or how many points it changed, or in this case, how many home runs it changed. But making sure that you're going through and actually finding what was my original number. Okay, if I had worked from 2006 to 2007, then my original number would be the 2006 point. Okay, so here we can see it was an increase. It increased from 10 to 28. So we would use 18 change over 10, and then we would identify if it was an increase or a decrease based on, we started in 2006 and went to 2007. Okay, now you're not always going to have a graph, so then you may have to pay attention to the wording. The other part of this lesson, the key thing to remember is if you have the word increased, remember you're going to add 100% to the original number. And if you have decreased, then you're going to subtract that number from 100%. Good luck with this one, guys.